The money secret they don't want you to know, why your bank account has nothing to do with your worth. Stop before you scroll away. Listen. What I'm about to share with you goes against everything you've been taught about money. Everything. Your parents lied to you. Your teachers lied to you. The financial experts on TV, they're lying to you too. Not intentionally, but they're still wrong about the one thing that determines whether you'll be wealthy or broke for the rest of your life. Comment below if you've ever felt like there's some invisible wall keeping you stuck financially, no matter how hard you work. Because what I discovered 3 years ago, sitting in my car, counting quarters to buy milk, will sound absolutely insane to you at first. But it's the reason I went from that broken person in the parking lot to someone who doesn't even think about money anymore. Not because I have enough, but because I finally understood what money actually is. And when you understand what I'm about to tell you, when this clicks, your entire world is going to shift. If you're ready to have your mind blown about money, type "I'm ready" in the comments right now. The moment everything changed. 3 years ago, I was sitting in my Honda Civic outside a Walmart at 11 p.m., digging through my center console for quarters. I had 3.47 to my name. Literally. I had 2 college degrees. I was working 50+ hours a week. I was doing everything the financial experts told me to do, and I was broke. But here's the part that still gives me chills. As I sat there, tears streaming down my face, counting those quarters, I heard a voice in my head that I'd never consciously noticed before. It whispered, "This is what you deserve. People like you don't get to have money. You're not that kind of person." No. And in that moment, that rock-bottom, soul-crushing moment, I realized something that changed everything. Drop a "Yes, I am ready" in the comments if you've ever heard that voice too. That voice wasn't Emmy. That voice was programming. Programming that had been running my financial life since I was 5 years old. And suddenly, I understood why nothing I tried ever worked. I wasn't broke because I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't broke because I wasn't working hard enough. I wasn't broke because I wasn't lucky enough. I was broke because my subconscious mind was designed to keep me broke. Share this if you're starting to realize your money problems might not be what you think they are. The conspiracy nobody talks about. Here's what nobody wants you to know. Your relationship with money was decided before you could tie your shoes. Every time your parents said, "We can't afford that." Every time they fought about bills. Every time they called rich people lucky or greedy. Every time they said money doesn't grow on trees, your 5-year-old brain was recording it all. And that became your financial operating system. Comment "My programming" if your parents said any of these things. We can't afford that. Money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are greedy. We're not the kind of people who have money. Money is the root of all evil. But here's the part that will blow your mind. Your brain doesn't care if this programming is good for you or not. It only cares about keeping you safe. And to your subconscious mind, safe means familiar. So if struggle and stress around money feels familiar, your brain will create struggle and stress to keep you safe. If being broke feels normal, your brain will sabotage every opportunity to keep you normal. Type "mind blown" if this is making way too much sense. This is why people win the lottery and lose it all. This is why people from wealthy families stay wealthy easily. This is why you keep sabotaging yourself every time you start getting ahead. Your subconscious mind is literally protecting you from the danger of having money. Sarah's story will shock you. Let me tell you about Sarah. Because Sarah's story proves that what I'm telling you isn't just theory. It's life-changing reality. Sarah grew up watching her parents fight about money every single night. Screaming matches, thrown dishes, threats of divorce. Her 5-year-old brain made a connection. Money, family falling apart. For 37 years, Sarah unconsciously sabotaged every financial opportunity. Got a promotion? Her transmission would blow up the next week. Saved 50. Her sister would have a family emergency. Started a side business? She'd get sick and couldn't work. Over and over and over. Sarah thought she was unlucky. She thought money was hard for her. She had no idea her subconscious mind was creating these crises to protect her from the danger of having money. Comment: Sarah's story. If this sounds familiar. But then Sarah discovered what I'm sharing with you right now. She realized her brain had been running a program. If I have money, my family will fall apart. Therefore, I must not have money to keep my family safe. The moment she understood this, the moment she saw the programming, everything changed. Within 6 months, Sarah's income tripled. Within a year, she bought her first house. Within 2 years, she was debt-free with 6 figures in the bank. Not because she suddenly became a different person, because she stopped unconsciously destroying every opportunity. Share this if you're starting to see your own patterns. The Marcus miracle, this will give you chills. Marcus is even more incredible. Marcus grew up believing rich people were selfish and greedy. His family was proud of their struggle. They wore being broke like a badge of honor. At least we're not like those people, his mom would say, pointing at nice cars or big houses. Marcus became a graphic designer. Talented. Really talented. But he was charging $25 for logos that should have cost $500. Why? Because deep down, Marcus believed that charging more would make him one of those people. And being one of those people meant losing his family's love and respect. Type undercharging if you've ever undercharged for your work because you felt guilty asking for more. Marcus was literally choosing poverty to maintain his identity and his family's approval. But when Marcus discovered what you're learning right now, when he saw the programming, when he realized he could be wealthy and good, everything shifted. He raised his rates by 20%. Just 20%. But that 20% gave him confidence to raise his standards. Better clients started finding him. His work got better. He felt more valuable. 6 months later, another 30% increase. 6 months after that, another 50% increase. Within 2 years, Marcus was making more in a month than he used to make in a year. Comment: Marcus energy if you're ready to stop undervaluing yourself. The same skills, the same person. The only difference? He changed his internal programming about what he deserved, the scientific proof that will blow your mind. But this sounds too good to be true, you might be thinking. I thought the same thing. Until I discovered the neuroscience behind it. Your brain has something called the reticular activating system, RAS. It's like a filter that decides what information gets through to your conscious mind. Right now, your RAS is filtering reality based on your money beliefs. If you believe money is hard to come by, your RAS will show you evidence that money is hard to come by. If you believe opportunities are rare, your RAS will filter out opportunities. If you believe you're not good with money, your RAS will highlight every financial mistake and ignore every success. Dropper: yes, I am ready. If you're realizing your brain has been working against you, but here's the incredible part. When you change your beliefs, your RAS changes what it shows you. Suddenly, you start noticing opportunities everywhere. You start seeing evidence that money flows easily. You start recognizing your financial wins instead of just your struggles. This isn't positive thinking. This is neuroscience. Your brain literally creates your reality based on what you believe is true. Share this if more people need to understand how their brain actually works. The worthiness lie that's destroying your life. Let's talk about the biggest lie you've been told. The lie that you have to earn your worthiness. The lie that you have to prove you deserve abundance. The lie that some people are meant to have money and others aren't. All lies. Every single one. Comment worthy if you've ever felt like you don't deserve to be wealthy. Here's the truth that changed everything for me. You were born worthy, not because of what you do, not because of how hard you work, not because of how good you are. You were born worthy because you exist. You are worthy of abundance because you have value to offer this world. You are worthy of wealth because your dreams and desires matter. You are worthy of financial freedom because struggling serves no one. Type I am worthy if you're ready to claim your birthright. The question isn't whether you're worthy. The question is whether you're willing to receive. And most people aren't willing to receive because they've been programmed to believe that having money makes you greedy. Wealth means someone else has to do without. Struggling makes you noble. Wanting more makes you selfish. Every single one of these beliefs is keeping you trapped in financial prison. Share if you're ready to break out of financial prison. The energy secret rich people know. Here's what wealthy people understand that broke people don't. Money is just energy. It's not good or evil. It's not spiritual or unspiritual. It's not moral or immoral. It's just energy that flows to where it's welcomed, appreciated, and put to good use. Drop a "Yes, I am ready" if this is shifting how you see money. Right now, you might be unconsciously repelling money because you feel guilty about wanting it. You're afraid of what people will think. You believe it will change you for the worse. You think you don't deserve it. But money doesn't care about your past. Money doesn't care about your mistakes. Money doesn't care about your family history. Money flows to where it's welcomed. Comment "welcoming money" if you're ready to stop pushing abundance away. When you start welcoming money as a tool for good, when you start seeing wealth as a way to serve others, when you start believing you deserve financial freedom, everything changes. Not because you're suddenly manifesting money out of thin air, because you start making different decisions. You start noticing different opportunities. You start showing up differently in the world, and that creates real results in the real world. The daily practice that changes everything. Here's the practice that shifted everything for me and thousands of others. Every morning, before you check your phone, spend 10 minutes visualizing your ideal financial life. But here's the key. Don't just see it. Feel it. Feel the peace of never worrying about bills. Feel the excitement of being able to say yes to opportunities. Feel the relief of knowing you can take care of your family. Feel the joy of being able to give generously. Type "feeling it" if you're ready to start this practice tomorrow morning. This isn't about manifesting money. This is about training your nervous system to be comfortable with abundance. This is about making wealth feel familiar instead of foreign. This is about programming your RAS to notice opportunities instead of obstacles. Do this every day for 30 days and watch what happens. Share this if you want to challenge others to try this with you. The gratitude game changer. Here's something that will shift your energy immediately. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, start appreciating what money has already done for you. The roof over your head, the food in your refrigerator, the clothes on your back, the device you're using to read this. Money has been taking care of you your entire life. Comment 3 things money has already blessed you with. When you shift from "I don't have enough money" to "I'm grateful for how money already serves me," you shift from scarcity to abundance, and abundance attracts more abundance. This isn't woo-woo. This is physics. You attract what you are, not what you want. Type "grateful" if you're ready to start appreciating money's role in your life. The upper limit problem nobody warns you about. Here's something that's going to happen when you start this work. Your subconscious is going to fight back. You'll start making more money, and suddenly your car will break down. You'll save up an emergency fund, and suddenly there will be a family emergency. You'll get a promotion, and suddenly you'll feel guilty about making more than your friends. Comment "upper limit" if this has happened to you before. This isn't bad luck. This isn't the universe testing you. This is your subconscious trying to bring you back to your familiar level of financial comfort. The key is recognizing these upper limit problems for what they are and pushing through anyway. Every time you successfully navigate an upper limit problem, you expand your capacity for wealth. Share if you want others to know about upper limit problems, the compound effect that creates millionaires. Small shifts in mindset create massive results over time. Let me prove it to you. If you just improve your relationship with money by 1% every day for 1 year, you'll be 37 times better by the end of the year. Not 365% better. 37 times better. That's the compound effect. Type "compound" if you're ready to commit to 1% daily improvement. You don't need to transform overnight. You don't need to become a completely different person. You just need to get 1% better every day. 1% more confident. 1% more deserving. 1% more abundant. 1% more valuable. That's it. That's how millionaires are made. Share this if you believe in the power of small daily improvements. The service secret that guarantees wealth. Here's the secret wealthy people know and broke people don't. The fastest way to increase your income is to increase your service. Money flows to value. The more problems you solve, the more people you help, the more value you create, the more money flows to you. Comment what value you could create for others. But here's the key. You have to serve from abundance, not scarcity. When you serve from scarcity, you're focused on what you're going to get. When you serve from abundance, you're focused on what you're going to give. And paradoxically, focusing on giving attracts more receiving. Type value creator if you're ready to focus on serving others. The investment mindset. That changes everything. Poor people spend money. Rich people invest money. Every dollar you spend is either moving you closer to your goals or further away. That 5 coffee could be an expense or an investment, depending on the purpose. Meeting a potential business partner? Investment. Just because you're tired? Expense. That 200 course could be an expense or an investment. Teaches you skills that increase your earning potential. Investment. You just buy it but never use it? Expense. Comment investor if you're ready to start thinking like an investor. Start asking yourself, is this purchase moving me closer to my financial goals or further away? This one question will transform your relationship with money. Share if you think others need to start asking this question. Your money story rewrite. This is powerful. It's time to write a new story about what's possible for your financial life. In your old story, money was hard. In your new story, money flows naturally when you create value. In your old story, you weren't worthy of wealth. In your new story, abundance is your birthright. In your old story, having money made you selfish. In your new story, having money allows you to serve at a higher level. Comment new story if you're ready to rewrite your financial future. This new story starts now, not when you have more money, not when you figure everything out, not when you feel ready. Now. Type starting now if you're committed to beginning this transformation today. The 30-day challenge that will change your life. Here's what I want you to do for the next 30 days. Week 1. Awareness. Track every dollar. No judgment, just awareness. Notice your internal dialogue about money. Identify your biggest money fears. Start the daily 10-minute visualization. Week 2. Reframing. Challenge one limiting belief each day. Practice gratitude for money's role in your life. Start speaking about money positively. See yourself as someone who handles money well. Week 3. Action. Raise your rates, ask for a promotion, or start a side income. Automate your savings. Invest in yourself. Books, courses, coaching. Have an honest money conversation with your partner. Week 4. Integration. Assess your progress and celebrate wins. Set financial goals for the next quarter. Commit to continuing this work long-term. Comment 30-day challenge if you're ready to transform your financial life in the next month. But here's the thing. You can't do this alone. You need support. You need accountability. You need people who believe in your transformation. Share this post and tag 3 people who need to start this journey with you. The ripple effect. This will give you chills. When you heal your relationship with money, you don't just change your life. You change your children's relationship with money. You change your partner's stress levels. You change your family's financial legacy. You change the lives of everyone you serve with your abundance. Type ripple effect if you're ready to impact generations. Your financial transformation isn't just about you. It's about breaking generational patterns of struggle. It's about showing your kids what's possible. It's about creating a legacy of abundance instead of scarcity. This matters. What you do with this information matters. Share if you want to be part of changing the world's relationship with money. The moment of truth. Right now, you have a choice. You can close this post and go back to your old patterns, your old beliefs, your old financial struggles. Or you can decide that today is the day everything changes. You can decide that you're done being broke. You're done struggling. You're done settling for less than you deserve. You're done letting fear make your financial decisions. Comment, I choose abundance. If you're ready to make this commitment, I'm not going to lie to you. This work isn't easy. You're going to face resistance. You're going to have doubts. You're going to hit upper limits. You're going to want to quit. But if you stick with it, if you commit to this transformation, If you decide that your financial freedom is non-negotiable, your life will never be the same. Type non-negotiable if your financial freedom is non-negotiable. Your declaration. Say this out loud. Before we finish, I want you to make a declaration, not to me, to yourself, out loud. Right now, I am done being broke. I am done struggling with money. I am done undervaluing myself. I am done letting fear control my financial decisions. I am worthy of abundance. I am capable of creating wealth. I deserve financial freedom. My dreams matter. My goals are valid. My success serves others. I choose abundance. I choose prosperity. I choose to rewrite my money story. I choose to break generational patterns. I choose to create a legacy of wealth. This is my time. This is my breakthrough. This is my new beginning. I am ready. Comment, I am ready. If you just said this declaration out loud, the support system you need. Here's the truth. You can't do this transformation alone. You need people who believe in you. You need people who understand this journey. You need people who won't let you quit when it gets hard. That's why I want you to do 3 things right now. 1. Share this post with everyone who needs to hear this message. 2. Comment below with your biggest money breakthrough from reading this. 3. Follow for more content that will support your financial transformation. Type all 3 if you just did all 3 of these things. Your transformation starts with community. It starts with support. It starts with surrounding yourself with people who believe abundance is possible. The beginning of your wealthy life. This isn't the end of our conversation. This is the beginning of your transformation. The principles you've learned today aren't just theories. They're tools. Use them, apply them, live them, share them. Your wealthy life starts now. Not when you have more money. Not when you feel ready. Not when conditions are perfect. Now. Comment, wealthy life starts now if you're ready to step into your abundance. The universe is ready to support you. The opportunities are ready to appear. The abundance is ready to flow. The only question is, are you ready to receive it? I believe you are. Your bank account is about to thank you. Your family is about to thank you. Your future self is about to thank you. Welcome to your wealthy, abundant, financially free life. Share this post one more time and let's change the world's relationship with money together. The revolution starts now, and it starts with you. Final challenge. Comment below with one action you're taking today to start this transformation. Let's hold each other accountable. Your wealthy life is waiting. Go claim it. Type, yes, I am ready.